Welcome one and all. This is the 12th man here on TTT Season 5. There's a lot going on in football. There's a lot of football, FA Cup football, La Liga football, Super Cup football, Jockey football too as well. But anyway, it's all happening. So let's go first with the thoughts. All right, let's start first with what makes a lot of people on this set happy. Barcelona would have won their game against Real Madrid by 5 goals, by 5 goals to 2. 5 goals to 2, 5 goals to 3, who knows? Everybody lost count eventually, those limited persons that watched that game, obviously. But it was a victory, nevertheless, for Barcelona. They also won yesterday, Barcelona, again by 5-0 against a team known as Real Betis. You know the team? Nobody knows the team either, but they also won. Today, Real Madrid managed to win too as well. But, this is the but. Despite those 2 victories, Atletico Madrid lead in La Liga. They have 44 points after 19 games, followed by Real Madrid on 43 points, and Barcelona, having played the same number of games, on 38 points. You do the maths, they are 6 points behind the leaders. So all the talk in the world is still behind the leaders. So a lot of work still to be done by Barcelona. That's the reality. All right. Let's go now to the English League. In the English League, it is Liverpool who are still on top. Liverpool are still on top. They would have drawn their game against Nottingham Forest earlier this week. So they are still 4 points clear at the top from Arsenal, who are in second position. And then behind them comes Nottingham Forest. And then you're seeing some other teams making up some good ground. Newcastle in particular, they are on a winning run. Manchester City, though, after leading by 2 goals to 0, conceded 2 late goals, and that's the situation they are. Manchester City, well, as you said, they are there. Manchester United, they remain in 12th position despite their victories. They would have won again. They would have won today, actually, to be honest, by 3 goals to 1. They were losing by 1 goal to 0, but 3 late goals, and they have pulled off a victory against the team that only won 2 games this season, Southampton. So you can judge it as you want, as the case may be. Now, let's talk a little bit about Germany. In Germany, it's Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich have gone clear. They've made up some ground. They lead from Bayer Leverkusen. If you go to Italy, though, it's Napoli, because Inter Milan slipped up. Inter Milan drew their game, and now they find themselves 3 points behind Napoli, but they do have a game in hand. So anything can play over in Italy. So when we come back, we're staying in England. Last week, we were in Italy, and we were also in Spain. This week, we are staying in England with the leaders, Liverpool, and also we're going to parts of Manchester. These days, no Manchester City fan can be found, so we're going with the other side of Manchester, and we are going to London as well. We take a short break. We'll be back.
During the weekends, we do like a grill in a come-together like sort of party. It's a community event, so people have to eat and have their bellies full to think a little bit faster when they are playing. You know you have bragging rights in the hood. I'm like, my guy won the game. The taste of victory.
It's savings and big discounts when you shop at Fens nationwide. Upgrade your home or treat yourself to something special. Enjoy store-wide savings on furniture, appliances, electronics, bedroom, and so much more when you shop at Fens of Marbella, Penal, and Wrightson Road, Port of Spain. Visit us in-store for more information or call 650-FENS, that's 650-3367. Or check us out on Facebook, Fens of Trinidad and Tobago, serving generations.
At TTT, our journalists are on the ground, seeking the facts and reporting on the people, events, and the issues that affect your life. We have Trinidad and Tobago covered, from Cedrus to Charlottesville, Crown Point to Moruga. Our news reaches further on any smart device. TTT News, nightly at 6. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
不给介绍介绍吗？害羞。现在多少小男孩找一大姐姐，然后去走捷径？我也搞不懂你为什么老拿年纪说事儿啊？
你谈过恋爱吗？没有必要把时间浪费在我身上。像一个小太阳。你是最棒的。 照亮了我的生活。
这就是我一直想要的感情，彼此独立，不猜不忌，珍惜我跟他在一起的每一分每一秒。我只有一个目标，就是和你一起跑到最后。
Hey football fans, this is Shaka Hislop. Football fever returns to Trinidad and Tobago, and for many, this is the best time of their life. In Trinidad and Tobago, nothing beats a good old talk. The banter, the heckling, the teasing. And in season 5 of the 12th Man, Andre Batiste is committed to delivering your voice and your team. 12th Man is on and better than ever. And all you say a prayer for Andre, please. Let's pray together that this is Arsenal's year. Lord knows we've been laughing at him long enough.
Welcome back. This is the 12th Man here on TTT. All right, so let me introduce the guest we have. We're going to start with a man who's never been here before. We're going to introduce him, Mark Storble. Mark, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Mark, you're a Chelsea fan, as we can all see. Why Chelsea?
Long time. Honestly, it still is a bit confusing. My entire family is United fans.
Trims. Okay.
I honestly, my earliest memory is playing on a Nintendo Game Boy. And just the Chelsea crest was just cool. And Didier Drogba was like the best player in the game at the time. And I just picked it up from there. And my whole family disliked me from then.
Well, I'm good. Let's go with that. How do they react, particularly if Chelsea play against Manchester United?
Not well. I mean, these days, I feel a little bit more confident. But back in the day, it used to be tough.
Tough.
Yeah.
What about Chelsea this season? They have certainly improved a lot more than many expected under this new manager. What are your thoughts?
I mean, the new manager, he started off so strong. It's been tough as of late, but, you know, it's still very hopeful. And I'm, still looking forward to seeing what there's a lot of young players, a lot of good, aspects. So I'm still excited about the season, to be honest.
All right. Let's go to a very happy man. We have a happy man because the Manchester United have won about 3 or 4 games in a row. They would have defeated Arsenal in the FA Cup on penalty kicks after the game finished with 1-1, and they played with 10 men alone. Some people say they always play with 10 men when Harry Maguire is there, but this time they physically only played with 10 men. All right, but nevertheless, let me introduce the Manchester United man. CJ is his name. He goes by the name of he has a nickname, obviously. But I'm going to call him Colin for the time being, right? Colin is okay?
Yeah, that's no
right.
problem.
All right, so Colin, why Manchester United?
Well, I mean, I could have been an Arsenal fan, but God is good every day, all the time. All the time, God is good. But honestly, it's an institution. I mean, to hear that guys from my country, like Dwight York, play for such a big club, and then see players like Paul Scholes, Wayne Rooney, who my favorite striker, my favorite midfielder.
Right.
Yeah, it's a great team. You know, I like that the fact that even when they're down, they can still give you moments where they'll change it. Like even today, it's a never die.
How you felt today?
Oh, I was praying, but you mean my inhaler right here?
An inhaler?
Yeah.
Oh, that, okay, right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, this was close by, you mean?
Yeah. So because they were 1-0 down, own goal in the 40th minute, and then Diallo scored in the 82nd minute, and then the 90th and the 94th minute. How excited you gonna get?
Very. My neighbors vex with me every time I watch football, you know.
You're balling down the place.
What?
Yeah.
At this point,
Were you still coming on the show?
Yeah, of course.
I'm glad to know that.
Again, I could have been Arsenal, as you know. Life is bad, but then I think to myself, well, you know what?
Why you could have been Arsenal? Somebody in the family was Arsenal?
No, my dad is Spurs.
Okay.
And my uncle is a United fan, and his son is a Liverpool fan, so it's like really mixed up.
Right.
But I still normal with Spurs, but like with Arsenal, it's like at least I do have Kai Havertz in front.
Yeah,
so, you know.
So, no, all right. And you have a valid point. Nobody can argue that, honestly, except the Chelsea men who are happy.
Amen.
All right, so let's go to the happiest man here. Happiest man only from the point of view that his team is still on top, both in the English Premier League and also in the Champions League. Yes, the gap has been cut in terms of the English Premier League. And of course, I'm talking about Sheldon, who joined us. Sheldon, why Liverpool?
That's from since early in the 80s. Ian Rush, Bruce Grobbler, Kenny Dalglish, and then John Barnes joined within that period. We also had Stephen Nicol, and it was a winning team. the team used to give us trouble was Everton, but we used to handle them.
Right.
Right? But it was always a winning team. Again, I always go back to the Children Dome back losing sides. And I actually saw them win a Champions League in 1984. The next year, they had the riot in the Copenhagen riot with Juve, which we should have won that. Unfortunately, the situation, we ended up losing the game 1-0. But I was at Liverpool from since all them time.
This season, how are you feeling this season? New manager?
Whoa. It's jaw-dropping because if I talk to all Liverpool fans, they wasn't expecting this. This is a surprise to all Liverpool fans. And we top of the league and top of the Champions League. We're still in the Carling Cup. You know, we still have a thing, and we're still going ahead in the FA. It's been jaw-dropping. We can't believe it.
What are your expectations?
Well, as I say, there, as we all Liverpool fans, we don't boast. We just stay quiet. And we have the whip by eye. Let me see where you're going from there.
You whip by the head, like you win a horse race?
Yeah.
When you whip by the eye, anyway.
I ain't going to hit him, but...
Horse racing is about blinkers too, eh?
That too, yeah.
All right. I want to say that.
I hope I get... Yeah. If I get a visor on, that would be good.
Right. I think it would help. So you would forget everybody around you. All right, Dylan Carter needs no introduction. Of course, we know he's Trinidad and Tobago's champion swimmer. Dylan is a Chelsea supporter. Dylan, why Chelsea?
Yeah, I think it goes back to 2006 when we made the World Cup. Trinidad made the World Cup. That's kind of when I got into football. And Chelsea was a great team at that time. You know, they had Didier Drogba, you had your John Terry, your Frank Lampard, your Ballack, and I was about 10 years old. And, you know, it was this sort of like superstar team, and I just loved to watch them play. And I fell in love with the team, and they've taken me through a bunch of ups and downs of emotions since then. So I'm happy for that decision I made, 10-year-old Dylan made.
And now when you look at this season, just as we were talking to Mark, are you look at this season, surprise?
Yeah, you know, after last season, I didn't have so much expectations. I was kind of protecting my heart, you know. I don't know what to expect. I don't want to go in there with too much expectation and get crushed. So I've been pleasantly surprised. Yeah, the last 5 games have been tough. But I'm still optimistic, you know, hoping for a top 4 finish. I think would be great for us.
What is different, you think, between this Chelsea team and maybe the team about 2 or 3 years ago, from what you would have seen?
Ooh, you know, it's a whole new team, right? A couple of years ago, the whole team just cleared out, and it was like overnight. It was a completely new team that I didn't recognize at all, and I think it's been taking a while for them to sort of find an identity and learn each other and learn who they are and their style. And I think they're just starting to find that way. The team is still very young, and I think this team has a lot of great things to come out of them. It just needs a little time and patience from the fans.
All right, so we always ask this question. I'm going to start with you first, Dylan. Which team, it's going to be the same question for all of you all. Which team, Dylan, when they lose, makes you the happiest? It could be a team from England, it could be a team from Spain, it could be a team from Germany, it could be a team from Italy, it could be a team from anywhere, even France. Although France only has one team, Paris Saint-Germain, right? But that's it, right? But I mean, it could be any team. So all right, let's go.
That's a super easy question. Sorry, my buddy Kimo Savi. I love to watch United lose. There's so many United fans in Trinidad and Tobago, and you just feel like, I mean, my buddies growing up, you know, the whole class in Fatima, everybody was United fans, and you just walk into school next day, you know you're gonna be able to give your boys a bunch of crap when United lose.
All right, nothing wrong with that. All right, Sheldon, which team when they lose?
Nice. I saw you tonight. Obviously.
Why?
Rivalry from
they have more Premier League titles
just
than you.
One.
But there's still more.
Okay, there's more.
But I just want to give me talk. But in Europe, they can't give me no talk in Europe.
Into
I have
the
6 Champions League and 3 Europe Cup over them. So
So Manchester United. All right.
6 Champions League or you need 3.
Colin, let me hear you. Come, Colin, you're under some pressure tonight.
Since I'm the only one with 3 points this week, you know.
You ain't playing nobody.
Wait. Wait. Pause, time on, right?
Go ahead, you go ahead.
Where's
No, but I'll play you and you can beat me. So.
Well, then nothing.
No, nothing.
I sit on top.
Yeah.
You good 12.
Good for you.
Right.
All right.
All right, go ahead, Colin.
So for me personally, it's a dead tie. It's Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool. I would
three-way tie?
Yeah, I would say City, but City don't really have fans like that. So they can't make fun of like 5 people.
So,
but Liverpool is fine to me, but Liverpool don't hit so much as usual because you saw the errors of them. You saw Steven Gerrard fall down like he in Nelson Street. You know, you know? And then you see Suarez.
You have Maguire.
Okay, but he didn't fall down when he said don't drop it. So what we gonna do? But yeah, Chelsea. I think Chelsea, because of our group chat I'm in, big up the Chelsea fellas there who say all kind of thing. We score one Scrappy because he's gonna bite at ankles. Big up Scrappy in the group chat. He know himself. Scrappy know himself.
All right.
But honestly, yeah, those are three teams I just don't like. Arsenal, well, AFTV later, you know you're gonna get a reaction when they lose.
Well, if you don't like Arsenal, why is watch AFTV?
Because it's funny.
Why is watch AFTV?
So wait, if I want to watch a comedy, everybody love a comedy.
Everybody watch Arsenal TV.
Yeah, like even when I lose.
That's why it make them so rich.
I just know. I know when I lose, I tell myself I lost, but then I see Arsenal, it's like, right, yes. Balance.
But when you lost, the whole world will be happy.
We beat all this so many times, you know. I expect that now.
All right. Mark, let's hear you, Mark.
I'm going to defer and give Colin a little break here.
Okay.
But it might be a worse answer because I kind of just bored of watching United lose now. It used to be fun back in the day.
Yeah.
Like Dylan said, Fatima did enough. It's like, just kind of like, yeah, my friend. I was in Liverpool. And then you see, like, what they're gonna do.
During the come together like sort of party. It's a community event, so people have to eat and have their bellies full to think a little bit faster when they are playing. You know you have bragging rights in the hood. I'm like, my guy won the game. The taste of victory.
Football is back, and with it, sporting fans, so is the 12th man. It's new, it's different, it's interactive, and most of all, it's fun. This is Mikey Holding, giving a big shout out to the one and only Andre Errol Baptiste, the original 12th man, back again for a record-breaking 5th season on TTT. Join and share in the smiles and more on the 12th man.
Welcome back. Welcome back. This is the 12th man here on TTT. Next up is questions of football brought to you by Coca-Cola. So let's go. Question number 1. Which team would win the English? Oh, it's a good question because we were talking about it. Which team would win the English Premier League if they were transferred over? Real Madrid, Barcelona, Juventus, Inter Milan, AC Milan, Bayern Munich, or Paris Saint-Germain. So let me go through again. Paris Saint-Germain, Bayern Munich, AC Milan, Inter Milan, Juventus, Barcelona, Real Madrid. Which one of those teams would win if they were transferred over? Let me start with the Liverpool man first. Here, your thoughts?
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid?
Yeah, Madrid.
Dylan?
I'm going to pick an option that's not there. I'm going to say none of them.
None of them?
I don't think they would be able to compete with at the...
Anything?
Yeah, I think in those leagues...
So they will come second?
Maybe.
Or third?
Maybe.
All
I don't
right.
think
Nothing
they
wrong
will.
with that. Nothing wrong with that. It's fair. It's fair. Let's hear Colin.
Real Madrid because
Real Madrid.
Barca. I could say Barca, but Barca would just win by having more viewers, so they would have more money to pay back Island Finance. You know.
Right. You're picking Real Madrid.
Yeah, Real Madrid.
I thought we meant if we take the team right now and we plop it
Yes,
into
that
you know what I
what I
mean?
mean. That's what I
After
mean.
10 years.
That's
take
what I
the team
mean.
right
That's
now
what I
and
mean.
stick it.
Right now. Yeah, right now. Yeah, right now. All right. Mark?
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid. Real Madrid. Not a man went for Barcelona. Not a man. All for Real Madrid, which was expected. All right, let's go. Question number 2. Question number 2. Which foreign legend would you pay to watch during Carnival 2025? All right. Interesting. Which one of these players would you pay to watch if they were playing a match during Carnival 2025, maybe on Ash Wednesday? All right, so let's imaginary situation. Rivaldo, Roberto Carlos, Gilberto Silva, John Terry, Dimitar Berbatov, Alejandro Del Piero, or Michael Owen. Let's go through the names again. Michael Owen, Del Piero, Berbatov, John Terry, Silva, Roberto Carlos, or Rivaldo. Let me start first with Mark. Mark, which are any of these players you would pay to watch in their prime? When we talk about if they're in their prime, which one of these players in their prime you would pay to watch if they were coming to Trinidad and Tobago doing Carnival? In their prime.
I love the carnival
Yeah.
caveat.
Yeah.
I will say maybe Del Piero.
Del Piero.
Yeah, I'm not honestly not very familiar with his game,
Right.
but I've heard tell.
name.
Yeah. So
All right, Del Piero. Colin?
Rivaldo.
Rivaldo?
Yeah.
Why
just-
Rivaldo? Are you a Brazilian fan?
Yes.
Okay.
But not just because of that, but honestly, it would be nice to see Rivaldo in his prime live.
In his prime,
Because
yeah.
like watching the 2002 World Cup, watching his time at Barcelona, he was unreal. A crazy player.
You're
So
saying
for me-
something good about Barcelona tonight.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah.
Make them happy.
Well, yeah.
They need to be
Rivaldo.
happy. All right, let's go. Sheldon, who would you pay to watch in their prime?
Okay,
In their
you put me
prime?
in a hard place, but I want to go Rivaldo.
You're Brazilian supporter too?
No.
Oh,
I'm Italian, so
you're Italian?
yeah.
What happened to Del Piero?
Well, I mean,
You're
stand
not
out.
really Italian.
No, I'm
You
Italian.
know you're not Italian because
No,
you
I'm
choose
Italian, but-
a Brazilian.
No, Rivaldo's a boss, man. You gotta give him, you gotta give him a
All
little
right,
bit.
jokey Italian. A jokey Italian.
Super Mario.
Dylan.
If we're watching a small goal match, I would say Berbatov. I want to see the first
Oh,
touch
yes,
and he
yes,
touches.
yes,
If we're watching a big field match, I would say Roberto Carlos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, particularly for free kicks.
Yeah,
particularly
some
for
of that
roll back
line,
the
yeah,
years. Roll back the years. All right, there it is. Let's go. Question number 3 again, brought to you by Coca-Cola. All right, this weekend is the Brian Lewis organized Trinidad and Tobago Olympic Committee Gold Foundation Walk for athletes. Right. Okay, fine. That is true. That is on Sunday. It takes place, starts at 2 o'clock and it's scheduled to finish at 9 o'clock. It's all about earning funds for the Trinidad and Tobago Olympic Committee Gold Foundation for athletes, all athletes who are aiming to represent Trinidad and Tobago in the Olympics, organized by Brian Lewis. All right, who is the fittest? In terms of who would be the fittest if they were involved in that walk, 26 miles? A footballer, a cricketer, a basketballer, a swimmer, all right, a hockey player, skip up a little bit there, an athlete, a netballer, a cyclist, The rest don't make sense. A camera person definitely doesn't make sense. Waste of
No,
time.
unless it's like the camera person from Maury or Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
He
Okay,
had legs.
yeah. But
No, they have legs.
I don't feel like talking about that.
But that.
Yeah. No, definitely not the TV director. Definitely. Maybe the producer, but definitely not the TV director. But anyway, I can't pick, but I can just tell you what my opinion is. In terms of fitness, definitely not the TV director. Then we have the camera persons. I don't think so either. Then we have, but these are the possible. Cyclist, netballer, athlete, hockey player, swimmer, basketballer, cricketer, footballer. I'll leave Dylan for last for obvious reasons. So let me start with Sheldon. Sheldon, which one?
I would take the athlete.
Wrong answer.
I'll take the athlete.
Why you take the athlete for?
Well, the kind of gruesome training they must go through.
How you know that? Which athlete you talking about?
Track and field athletes.
Oh, that's what I mean. You find it go through gruesome thing, eh?
Yeah, I mean, watch it Jamaican track
Okay,
and field athletes.
all right. Are we talking Trinidad and Tobago here? No?
Well,
You change your mind?
No.
Okay. You ain't shake your head, that's why you change your mind. All right, they're going back. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, Sheldon. Very patriotic. Colin?
I will go with athlete, but I also, not because Dylan here, but swimming, because I used to swim in school.
You used to swim what?
Yeah, I mean,
what swimming? In other words, what style? What style of swimming?
Freestyle.
Freestyle?
Yeah, I used to come last, but still athlete. I used to come last.
You used to swim in school, but you used to come last.
Yeah, I used to come last. I was athlete.
All right. But don't worry with them, boy. You don't worry with them. You swim. You know where you come.
Swim once.
You don't worry. Can I ask you one question though? How many swimmers were in the event?
Oh, like 6 hours.
Six.
How big the pool was?
6th place.
That was like 2 feet.
Was it blow upable?
It was a 50 meters.
That's right.
25 meters, 50 meters.
Can't remember. But
This big?
But anyway, you know why with them, you're still only leave him alone.
I do like a
All right,
Jesus man.
so, but you're saying athlete and swimmer. All right, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, Colin. Mark, let me hear you.
I feel like athlete is a cheap question because technically these are all athletes.
Correct.
Except for the last two, maybe. I don't know that.
No, last two
personally.
definitely not athletes.
But I mean, I have a friend who does heavy lifting, and I feel like them could
Oh,
go for days,
bodybuilding?
but yeah, Mine, shout out Mine.
Okay, all right. Dylan Carter. Who is the fittest Dylan Carter? Come on, Dylan Carter.
We only know the right answer. We know the right answer is the swimmers.
Swimmers, all right.
I would say a footballer. You know, they got a good aerobic capacity to run for 90 minutes plus.
Right.
It is a long walk.
Yeah.
I don't think I could walk 26 miles. Shout out to Brian. I mad respect to him. You know,
Yeah.
he does that every year for us athletes, and we really, really appreciate that.
True.
So yeah, but I do think swimmers have. We're
Nothing
a
wrong
bit
with
tougher,
that.
you know. We
Nothing
come
wrong
from
with that.
different.
Swimming win tonight, you get a vote from Colin.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
get a vote. Colin, thank you for that vote. All right, nothing for the cameraman or woman. Nothing definitely for the TV director, maybe the producer, but nothing for the TV director. We take a short break.
During the weekends, we do like a grill in a come together like sort of party. It's a community event, so people have to eat and have their bellies full to think a little bit faster when they are playing. You know you have bragging rights in the hood. I'm like, my guy won the game. The taste of victory.
It's savings and big discounts when you shop at Fens nationwide. Upgrade your home or treat yourself to something special. Enjoy store-wide savings on furniture, appliances, electronics, bedroom, and so much more when you shop at Fens of Marbella, Penal, and Wrightson Road, Port of Spain. Visit us in-store for more information or call 650-FENS, that's 650-3367. Or check us out on Facebook, Fens of Trinidad and Tobago, serving generations.
I'm George Alexis, Managing Director of TT Post, the Trinidad and Tobago Postal Corporation. I now have the opportunity to be the head of TT Post and to lead a young, vibrant management team to undergo the second transformation of TT Post.
I am honored to lead our business into the digital age with an unwavering commitment to meeting the needs and aspirations of our citizens.
I am thrilled to lead and be part of this pivotal journey for TT Post Courier as we embark on transforming the division into a world-class, profitable, and sustainable operation.
New season equals new dreams, and many football fans are dreaming of their team actually winning this season. But the reality is that only one team can win, so many will just be dreaming and wishing and hoping that their team can deliver. Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea. Notice I have not mentioned Arsenal. Don't be upset, I'm not mentioning Man U either. This is Atto Bolden inviting all of you to follow the 12th Man as they celebrate a new season, Season 5 on TTT, and enjoy the ride.
TTT News, online and fully interactive. Follow us on social media at TTT Live Online.
Welcome back. All right, next up is the Fantasy Premier League table. Let's see how the table is going, because most of the men here don't play it, actually, to be honest, for one reason or the other. So they are seeing the leaders. Not much change, obviously, in terms of the first 10. And we go to the next 10, as the case may be. So the leaders, they're just piling on the points, as they say. All right, those are the top 20 in Trinidad and Tobago. So let's go on and let's move on to the team of the week. The various players there from the team of the week. Those will be the players who would have been successful in their respective teams, making their teams happy. Who is in and who's out? Let's see who is in and who's out. Who is in and who is out in terms of those will be the players. Right, there it is. Who is in? A lot of persons going for them. Well, of course, Gordon is from Newcastle, and they have, as I've said before, on a really good run right now, looking as if they want to challenge the Brentford striker also doing. And then who's out? Well, the Tottenham man, I know your father might be unhappy, but the Tottenham man, Maddison, has been on the bench. Nicholas Jackson, who Marvin was telling me he got rid of too as well. Nicholas Jackson is going through a bad patch right now for Chelsea. Seems to have lost his form. Luis Diaz, he has also been injured for a while. He hasn't taken a while to come back. And so to Enzo from Chelsea. All right, so none of you all played. What, I must ask you. So first, Mark, you never played it, or you said you played it?
Nah, yeah. I have a side. I just set it for the first week, feel real good about it, do terribly, say I have them next week, set it again, do terribly again, and then from then on it's just like, if I remember I have the app, then I change it.
I don't know that. There's a lot of people like that. Any reason, Colin, why you don't play it? It's because you're a Manchester United fan?
No. Oh. Come on.
No, because I know that Manchester United men are not doing very well in terms of this. If they pick Manchester United men, obviously. But go ahead.
Says the Arsenal guy, but okay.
Says the Arsenal guy who's doing much better. All right, but go ahead.
With or without set pieces?
Yes, go ahead. But go ahead. So, any reason why not?
It's just be too much. It's a lot of checking every time. You pick a team, you say we're going to do good, and then you check like, oh, I didn't do good.
So you played it?
Yeah.
Oh, you did it before and failed?
Yeah.
I thought. Okay, so no, but no. I wasn't. Eventually we got to that. Eventually we got to the fact that you weren't good at it.
Yeah, I was good at it.
Because you're picking Man United men or not.
Nah, Saka got injured, and I was like,
Saka from Arsenal?
Yeah.
This is a contradiction. Clearly a contradiction. Isn't it a contradiction?
I mean,
this is a contradiction.
The set pieces not going in.
This is a contradiction.
The set pieces ran
But you were getting back talking Arsenal and because of Saka?
If you think about it, the set pieces ran out. I was like, oh, well, the goal is going out.
All right. I hear. Nothing wrong with that, though. Sheldon, why you don't play?
Time for me.
You never played in your life?
Long time. And you weren't good. Program.
You weren't good.
No, that too, I wasn't good.
Well, that's the truth. That's all we want is the truth. Be like Barcelona. Start telling the truth. Start telling the truth.
Time for me.
All right, no problem. Dylan, I know you used to play.
Yeah, I think that we're getting a recurring theme here. You know, we're all fantasy Premier League washouts. We all make a little team, think we're gonna
Only
do great.
Marvin, who likes Barcelona, plays the English Premier League fan, and he's doing very well.
Yeah, because he's impartial.
Yes, maybe that helps.
See, when you watch a different league, you could come in there and say, all right, you know, but
yeah, because he can drop anybody. He's dropping anybody.
Exactly.
He don't care.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, that is a very good point. Actually, that's a very good point. And next one about well, I mean, I don't know. There must be a fantasy league for La Liga. No, it wouldn't be, because in that case they'll pick about 6 men from Real Madrid.
Exactly.
They would have 2 teams. That's a good point. That's why it's not popular. Because we know why it's not popular. All right, let's go to the new segment.
You think you coulda get in on my feelings? You coulda get me fi settle down. Me give ya hit and run.
All right, let me explain the hit and run segment for those who joined us for the first time. Hit and run segment is to do with which player on your team, and it's all about football. Which player on your team that you want to get rid of? You want to say, you know what? I don't want him on the team anymore. Go away. Which player on the team you want to be like that? Colin, let me start with you for no particular reason, but let me start with you. And you can only name one player.
Only one?
Yeah, I know you want to name more than one, but you can only name one player.
No. Oh, that's a hard one. Real options, boy. Jeez.
Just one.
Me personally, one right now. It's not because I don't. Yeah, actually, yeah. Anthony could actually press. Yeah, I kind of.
Everybody pick him, eh?
Yeah, Anthony. Like, I don't hate him, but it's just like even today, a simple tap.
I heard somebody talk about that pass that he got and he could have just put the ball in the back of the net.
The man do a Sergio Ramos tackle for some reason. I don't know if he got confused. He was wearing a Southampton jersey or something. But like, I just tell myself, simple tapping, anybody could do it.
And they say that's how when the camera flashed to the manager was holding his head like he couldn't believe he missed.
He couldn't believe it, because at that point, you're chasing the game. I understand that you have a chance to go at everything, but honestly, it's not working out for him. Because, yes, I understand that the transfer, because he came at 100 million, which is not his fault. Because again, Glazonomics, late fee, you could have paid for him cheap when it wasn't. But I think the pressure has gotten to him to the point is like, if I see him go, I don't mind to see him go. Yeah, I don't see him.
Mark?
I hate to say anybody, boy, because that Chelsea team is still so young and so fresh. Everybody showed up like yesterday. So, but if I had to pick an active player, probably had to be in our back line, boy. Disasi, probably. Just I don't want to pick anyone.
But I see Chelsea have decided to recall Trevor.
Chalobah.
So that means they are concerned about something.
It's a shitty backline, but honorable mention, Mykhailo Mudryk, just because he's a controversial figure.
Yeah, but
and I don't need that.
Nothing has happened in that case still, eh? I think it's still outstanding. Sheldon?
He's your Ukraine Anthony.
It had to be a player or something.
No, it doesn't have to be a player. Of course not. Who?
The finances.
Who?
The finances.
Or the finances of your team?
Salah.
The contract.
Trent and
Van Dijk.
You have not sorted all this yet.
Wait, what done so?
Yeah, you have not sorted. And out of the 3 of them, I may lose one, because they might look to keep 2. And it's hard to lose Trent. I'm not lying to tell you, because Trent finding anybody in the head, boy. Trent could find anybody with the foot.
He can't defend.
Forget it defend. Forget it defend.
He's a defender,
He's a defender. Let's forget it.
His game improved since Slot came.
I know, but in primary role.
If you take away his actual role, which is defending, he's amazing.
But I if I had dropped anybody, had been Nunes.
Oh, God, yeah, boy.
But let me deal with the finances.
All right, not a problem.
Yeah.
Dylan?
Yeah, I think Mark spoke well. I think it is a young team, and I like all the players. I think as a competing athlete, I have to agree with him and say Mudryk, just because the doping thing, it hits a little bit too close to home for me, and I don't like that culture in a team that I support. Yeah. So I think...
He's a young guy too.
He's a young guy, and I mean, I don't know the ins and outs of the case, so I don't know the incredible detail. But I think it's a bad look and it's a bad culture to have around. So yeah.
Yeah, and he costs over 100, eh?
Yeah.
Over 100 million for him. All right, go take a short break. We'll be back.
During the weekends, we do like a grill in a come-together like sort of party. It's a community event, so people have to eat and have their bellies full to think a little bit faster when they are playing. You know you have bragging rights in your hood. I'm like, my guy won the game. The taste of victory.
Somebody get full blown on the telephone.
A woman is a queen who wears a crown. Tell them this your song. Put your hand in the air. Shout out, rock out. Hand in the air. Shout out, ladies, keep doing it more. It's my money spent. Can't spend it to burn. Keep doing it more.
导演姐姐，不给介绍介绍吗？害羞。现在多少小男孩找一大姐姐，然后去走这镜子看。我也搞不懂你为什么老拿年纪说事儿啊？
你谈过恋爱吗？没有必要把时间浪费在我身上。像一个小太阳，
你是最棒的。
照亮了我的生活。
这就是我一直想要的感情，彼此独立，不猜不忌，珍惜我跟他在一起的每一分每一秒。我只有一个目标，就是和你一起跑到最后。
Big news is that the teams behind them, Bayern Munich, the Rangers, Chelsea, some people say it better is you come here, be back.
What a way to start the season for West Ham! What a strike that is, Gary. Took aim, fired.
Who are the people with the contact? Who are you feeling with the contact?
My wife walked on the Champions League song. Just staggering! It's headed into the net. He twists a new set of blood.
They will eat your food by hand. There's work on it.
Segment is brought to you by Unipet.
With the Wayside segment brought to you by Unipet. All right. So how this goes is we give you a situation, an imaginary situation, imaginary only from the point of view that hasn't taken place as yet. For some people, it might never take place, but anyway, doesn't matter. And then we also put up some photos of persons who would have had Wayside movements, again, all courtesy Unipet. So let's have a look at the photos of the persons who we feel would have had Unipet Wayside moments. Let's have a look at the list. There you're seeing another big list, Rafinha, the Barcelona man, Rafinha. Then you're seeing Felix, João Felix, you're seeing him as well. You're seeing Bayanda from Manchester United, the goalkeeper. He's the goalkeeper, right? The goalkeeper who would have saved in the penalty shootout. He would have saved the penalty from Martin Odegaard from Arsenal when they could have won 2-1. They didn't, obviously, they drew 1-1. And then he would have also saved from Kai Havertz, the Chelsea loan. No, not loaned. Chelsea gave Arsenal. I don't know why they paid for that. But anyway, he also made that save as well. All right, then we go. That the other guy was Morgan Whittaker. All right, those were the persons who had what we call Wayside moment. All right, so let me start with Sheldon, because he's the happiest man here. Sheldon, here's the situation. Wayside moment. Again, brought to you by Unipet. Liverpool go on and win the English Premier League, and they also go on and do the double, meaning they go on and win the Champions League, and they have a good chance in the Carabao Cup. Let's say they go on and win those 3 titles. The FA Cup still has some way to go, obviously, right? So let's say they go on and win those 3 titles because they're playing Tottenham Hotspurs. With all due respect. Sorry about that. Playing Tottenham Hotspurs with only a 1-0 lead. With only a 1. It's not impossible, but we know what Tottenham are at times. All right? So let's see. You go on and you win 3 titles. Let's say your version of Wesa, who would you call?
Wesa. Who I call?
Yeah.
I make sure I call my Manchester partners and them and tell them.
Manchester United?
Yeah.
Not City?
Them too.
All right.
Who's the bosses?
All right.
Right? And with the Champions League, I tell them AC Milan, hello.
You catch them?
Catch them.
All right. A big talk, boy. Big
And
talk.
I'll tell them also, I carrying it.
Aye. All right. Dylan, Chelsea. Chelsea go on and win the Conference League in the Conference League, so you have to go. You should go on and win it, obviously, right? Chelsea go on and win the Conference League, and Chelsea go on and win the English Premier League. I know nothing is impossible because points could be easily dropped by any team. You still have about 18 more matches to go. So Chelsea go on and do the double, which is to win the Conference League, and also go on and win the English Premier League. Let's say Dylan Carter's version of Wesa.
Wesa. Well done, team. And I'm calling up everyone, my dad, Tottenham Hotspurs fan.
Your father's a Tottenham Hotspurs fan?
Yeah, I tell him sorry, brother.
Wow. Everyone, good night and sorry. Good night and really sorry. Sorry about yesterday in particular. But go ahead.
Yeah, call my dad, tell him, better luck next time.
Yeah. I don't know about next time, but I know better luck, yeah. I don't know about next time. All right, let's go. Colin, let me hear you. Here's your situation. Manchester United go on and win.
What?
FA Cup.
FA Cup.
Europa League.
You in Europa League still?
Yep.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't 100% sure.
But he in the Conference League.
Oh, well, all right. But they're winning it. They have won. No, because they have won all their matches in the Conference League.
You're playing against teams.
But I haven't heard you all winning your matches. That's why I was uncertain.
They are literally playing against teams in Narnia. You're playing teams in a land far away. They're playing Noah. I thought Moses was in the front line. They're playing Noah. That team had 2 of each player on the team. 2 defenders.
All right.
It's the future.
City don't get Conference League.
All right, sir. You go on and you win the European League, and you go on and you win the FA Cup. I'm not giving you the English Premier League, right? You don't mind, right?
Yeah,
right. All right. So let's
Let me go crazy.
So let's hear your version of Wesa.
Even when I am down, I am up. Wesa. I call in everybody.
Who you calling first?
Well, I call them Arsenal brethren because
Arsenal. How Arsenal come in this?
Because
what Arsenal have to do with you?
Respectfully.
Why? And you have Arsenal brethren. You're like, I feel secretly you like Arsenal, eh? Because you talk a lot about Arsenal, eh?
I'm from Arsenal, but brethren, no.
You watch Arsenal TV. You like soccer. Go ahead now. You're the Arsenal. You're the undercover Arsenal.
No.
You're the undercover Arsenal.
When you say you like Arsenal?
And everybody like to laugh at Dave Chappelle. And everybody like a comedy special. That's Arsenal.
Fair point.
What do you mean?
That's a good point. That's a good content.
But also too, I wouldn't be so loud because genuinely, I just like, as I said, with you being a United fan, in the lowest of times, we still show some type of fight. And I would actually enjoy it because for a manager like Amorim to come in and in the lowest of teams to come and win a FA Cup and a Europa League, which gives us Champions League, you have to give that credit. Because I think the thing what we forget about fans is that it's not about always wanting to win. Yes, we all want to win, but the journey to that win is crazy.
Of course, like enjoyment.
Yeah, even last season when I expected nothing from last season, that FA Cup final is one of the best moments I will carry for my life.
Yeah.
Because I didn't expect that. So for me,
I might remain so for a while.
Nah.
All right, but anyway, all right. But leave it right there.
Men who silverware, you only silverware the scene is in the kitchen telling me about things. That's crazy.
But you are on.
Anyway, Mark, here's your situation. Similar obviously to Dylan.
But give me a FA Cup now.
All right, I'll give you FA Cup. I'm going to give you the Conference League and the FA Cup.
Right.
Take the Conference League and the FA. You want the Premier League?
All right. Stay humble.
All right, stay humble. All right, stay humble. All right, Mark. Conference League and the FA Cup. Let me hear your version of Wesa.
Wesa, and I think the only person I really could think to call, I won't call my brother who's a United fan because he's Vivex.
Okay.
I'll call my father because you have this kind of
My
like...
father's a United.
He's a United fan too, but you have like this unspoken thing where like if Chelsea wins, I'll call him and I'll just be like, start the game. I'd be like, yes, I start the game. And
So
I
your
said,
father watch the game still?
yeah, you watch
Good.
the game. And then if United lose, I'll call him still and be like, and I won't say anything and he'll be like, and he'll just, he'll know why he know how to
Today
call
would have
him.
been happy.
Yeah.
Today would have been. All right. Let's go to the doghouse. Let's see the doghouse. Oh, doghouse! Oh, Michael, rightfully belonging there. He should stay there for a long time. Damn right about that. That doesn't matter. There's no argument. Let's take a short break from the Arteta doghouse.
During the weekends, we do like a grill in a come-together like sort of party. It's a community event, so people have to eat and have their bellies full to think a little bit faster when they are playing. You know you have bragging rights in your hood. I'm like, my guy won the game. The taste of victory.
I'm George Alexis, Managing Director of TT Post, the Trinidad and Tobago Postal Corporation. I now have the opportunity to be the head of TT Post and to lead a young, vibrant management team to undergo the second transformation of TT Post.
I am honored to lead our business into the digital age with an unwavering commitment to meeting the needs and aspirations of our citizens.
I am thrilled to lead and be part of this pivotal journey for TT Post Courier as we embark on transforming the division into a world-class, profitable, and sustainable operation.
The Mother Church of the Anglican Diocese suffered significant damage during the earthquake of 2018. Efforts are underway to raise funds to restore this national heritage site. You are invited to make your donations with monthly deposits at any branch of the First Citizens Bank, account number 2696950, Marval Road Branch, in the name of the Incorporated Trustees of the Anglican Holy Trinity Cathedral Restoration.
It's a blessing sent from above. I'll go drop this morning. And everybody live out on your fantasy. Just give me everything like you are well prepared. We marching through the streets like we are one again. Family, don't wait to jump up on the stage and show them your best self. Show them your best self. This is a blessing. Give me your everything. Show them your best self.
Hello, I'm Ricardo Kaká, and I'm here to support all the 12 men, and also you support the 12 men. Take care.
As you'll see, the ITCZ is fully modulated in the Southern Atlantic. Taking a closer look at home, we will experience those partly cloudy skies with a few showers.
TDT News, first at 6 p.m.
Welcome back. This is the 12th man here on TTT. Next up, as we go, we're going to roll back the years. We're not going to put up the league yet, but we're going to roll back the years. And let's roll back the years by asking, first I'm going to start with Mark. Mark is a newcomer here. Mark, your best moment as a supporter of your team, Chelsea? It's going to be the same question for all of you all. Your best moment as a Chelsea supporter. Tell us about that.
I think it was the 2021 Champions League win against City. Those last few seconds, boy. Like, the goal obviously was like, but that was early in the game, so it's still a little stress. They could still come back, but those last few seconds, I think my wife took a video of me just like throwing a Chelsea banner around and getting on in like a bar in Brooklyn when nobody cared about the game going on, and just me getting on top of table, like
wow.
So yeah, I think I have to say that honorable mention to 2012, but I was doing CXC at the time and in our lessons, and
yeah, what do you remember is what you remember.
Yeah.
Certainly. Colin?
You would say 2008 Champions League, but honestly, the last Premier League title under Alex Ferguson.
Okay.
It's just like that
was
season.
when?
2012, 13.
2012,
Okay.
13.
Me personally, just the fact that every game you're down 2-0, 1-0, you're just coming back. And the City game, especially with the Van Persie late strike, it was there because not only was it just the last time we won the league, oh Lord, but just to see that Ferguson had a team that you could actually argue was aged to an extent, still pull off the impossible, still do everything, still fight no matter who is on playing. Even a game against Reading when we were struggling, men like Anderson, who ain't no world beater, still come and play. Like, I think that's the thing I like, to see that your team, no matter who is on the field, winning. And then leads the league and his last league, and seeing that speech where he talks about the fans to back your manager. It's just poetic. I can't complain.
All right, nothing wrong with that. Sheldon, for you?
I have a quite better.
But let's give us one.
Just one.
Okay, last time we had that was 30 years ago.
I bring it back 2005 because you all know what happened in 2005 with that great comeback. The other one was when Barca was leading us 3-0 and they get 4 blessings in Anfield. But a lot of people forget, some Liverpool people forget as well. 2001, we won a treble. We won the Carling Cup, the FA Cup, and the Europa Cup under the stewardship of the deceased Gerard Houllier. We had a young Steve Gerrard, Robbie Fowler, I think, and Michael Owen.
All right. Not many of us remember that one.
Yeah,
but you're right.
Mane won the league that year.
Okay. Oh, yeah. See, make Colin happy. Dylan, for you to wrap up?
Yeah, I think it's got to be the 2012 Champions League. It was a storybook run. The goals, I mean, the Ramirez chip, the Fernando Torres around the goalkeeper, this on the way to the final, you know, and then in the final, the power header from Drogba to come back from 1 goal down, and then Drogba, the last penalty. It was just, I mean, the injuries we had in the team, and this team was the team that, I mean, the last remnants of my childhood Chelsea team. To bring that title was just like something I never imagined would happen.
All right.
Yeah.
As we go, we're going to just put up on the screen the matches coming up this weekend. So remember, it's all happening in England and also happening in Spain. Not much as England, but it's still happening in Spain, nevertheless. All right, today is the list of matches to look forward to this week. Much thanks to all the guests. This has been the 12th man here on TTT. Goodbye.
Twelfth Man, brought to you by Coca-Cola.
This is TTT. Live for local.
You okay over there, pretty?
What?
You okay over there?
What?
You okay over there?
What?